Alright, so the Band Royales, as long as the money lasted, 2015, yacht metal, right? So you've got your basic metal tropes, so your down-tuned guitar, your big riffs, your long crazy guitar solos, not growled or screeched vocals, no, it's all clean vocals. So he's got a voice kind of similar to the Editor's singer, or damn it, there's someone else, but I cannot remember what the vocalist is. Whatever it is, you've got that clean vocalist on it as well. And kind of combine all of this with this kind of jazz ensemble sort of mindset. So, well, not just the band, like the people watch the audience, right? So they're all seated, like sitting around with a glass of wine, judging the musician's performance. So it's, oh yes, I see what he's done here. It was very good, that kind of thing, right? And then add this to like this band, the three brothers, the Bowmans. I'm pretty sure there's a fourth guy too. Have this love of sci-fi, which they incorporate into this big time. Kind of was really minimalistic kinds of music. So just kind of ring, and then it rings out for ages, and then like 4 bars later, you'll get a similar thing in the verses. You get that. So you get combining all these kind of things, the metal on a yacht with sci-fi kind of mindsets. If you add it all together, you get this kind of sort of Limp Bizkit kind of style music, like Limp Bizkit, like Limp Bizkit's Chocolate Starfish. You could be really specific and say Limp Bizkit's My Way, or Living It Up kind of sound. They kind of make that sort of sound with this album. So the riffs, like sounding like that, kind of this like cool, sleek, sort of like you're in a spy movie and you're creeping around and stuff like that. That kind of sound, right? And you really hear that in the tune Robots too. So you get that riff. You've got the picky guitar solo during that. Then during the verses, you get this really minimalist kind of thing, and you get pretty much all of that in most of the albums. You get that in November. You get that in for the season, in the season. You get that in Inland Sea. You get that in Cosmonauts. But then Cosmonauts has this really cool industrial metal kind of intro to it, which, like I say, is cool. From the Vest has this. From the Vest is a really good example of what the drummer does. So the drummer is a very gifted drummer, and he's knows what he's doing. But it's in this where I love the fill that he's got that goes past the one of the bar. But then this is a great example of what he does throughout the whole album. Is an incredibly busy drummer. He's just always doing something. I think there's only 2 tunes where he's got just a basic beat kind of holding everything together. Apart from that, he's always really rattling his drums and doing something with them. The bassist probably isn't quite that busy at all. He probably is actually quite an accomplished bassist, but he's not emphasized anywhere near as much as this. The main sort of musicians in the song are always the drummer kind of first, and the nice clean singer behind him. But then the bassist gets a wee bit left in the background, I guess. So anyway, all of this, it's all very good. It's all very accomplished. And it has that sound. Right, so if you're a fan of this kind of stuff, if you're one of the members of the country club, apparently, even though this is such a niche genre of music, you're a big fan of it. People really do like it and find these musicians and this album visionary. And I suppose what they're doing is something new, and they're really trying to push this new form of how music works and stuff, and they're doing that, and it is pretty cool. And if you're a fan, you're a big fan of it. If you're not, then it's not really going to capture you. You know, I enjoyed listening to it. It was good to listen to it, but it's not like I got made a fan of it. And I can't imagine if you're not a fan, you will be made a fan of it either. Which is a bit of a shame. So I don't mean for this to sound like I'm shitting on the little guy. But I guess that's just how it is. If you're a fan, you're a big fan. If you're not, well, it's good for the listener too. And you can't really say anything bad about it. It's all good. It's all fine. It's all very good. So overall, if you're a fan, go for it. Enjoy it. It is very good musicianally. If you're not, well, enjoy it for what you can anyway. They are very good musicians. So, yeah, with that, until next time, take it easy.